ladies and gentlemen. My name is Richard Manshot, and I am a professional critic. You may be wondering how one becomes a professional critic. And well, to be honest, it's a quite interesting and fascinating story. Now, I was born in a small town called Dragon's Tooth in Michigan on the Upper Peninsula, or the UP as we call it. There I am, you could see me. Wasn't I adorable? I went to a very prestigious university. There I am, studying. I tried to be a cage fighter, and, well, sometimes you make bad decisions. Then I fell into some very, very tough times. But wouldn't you know it, I decided to go back to school, and the wonderful people here at RUTV gave me an opportunity that I couldn't miss. And look at me now. I have struck it rich as a professional critic. So, let's get this show on the road, shall we? And let's start this off with one of everyone's favorites, the movies. And let's start this off with one of my personal favorites, the epic film Seabiscuit. Seabiscuit is the epic tale of triumph and perseverance as Spider-Man, or Peter Parker, decides to hang up the silk underwear and join the Navy. And while stuck at sea, he invents a wonderful new snack that takes the world by storm, and
Actually, Dick?
Yeah.
Seabiscuit is about a horse.
A horse.
Yeah.
That's
and it's Tobey Maguire. The actor's Tobey Maguire. Spider-Man's not a real man.
It's just Toby in another movie.
Spider-Man's not a real person.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, for those of you who don't know, this is my assistant, Claude. Apparently, Seabiscuit is not about anything that I thought it was. So, final critique. Seabiscuit, out of a possible 17,000 Dicky points, receives 12,300. And don't forget to see the upcoming sequel, Seabiscuit 2, Now He's Glue. We'll be right back.
All right, we're basically the Rutgers Paranormal Society. We were founded and created in 1984. We basically deal with your typical specter, ghost, sometimes banshee. Well, basically, we get the job done.
All right. So, that's where we monitor all the video feeds, all the heat monitors. Everything feeds right back here into this room. Some pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool stuff. I'm not gonna lie.
Today we'll be investigating Tillet. Well, Tillet? Tillet?
Tillet? It's Tillet. I think it's French.
Anyway, we believe this building to be one of the most haunted places on campus. I mean, it was an insane asylum before it was converted into a dining hall and classrooms.
We have reason to believe the majority of the ghosts here are the ghosts of people who actually ate the food here. You believe that? People ate this stuff.
I'm picking up something on the RXB42.
Which direction is it?
I think it's that way.
Got nothing yet.
Wait, we have something. 7. Correction, 8. 8 redbirds.
We got incoming. You guys, you gotta watch out. They're right on top of you.
Jack, they're not gonna make it.
They'll make it. They gotta make it.
Got a radio call. We gotta get out of here.
Yeah, we definitely gotta get out of here. They're all around us.
Hey, whoa. Who are you?
No, who are you?
I asked first.
Well, we're ghost hunters.
Oh, we're ghost hunters. What are you doing here?
Well, we're hunting ghosts.
What are you gonna do with a gun?
Run. Nick, give me a sit rep.
We got everybody?
Yeah, we do.
Wait. Are you sure?
Yeah. No, everyone's here.
No, but.
We have everyone.
Okay.
Let's go. Bathroom. Makes sense.
Overall, I'd say this is a very successful trip for the ghost hunters.
Agreed. I just wish we knew who in Sam Hill those other guys were.
Welcome back to Richard Manshot, Professional Critic. I'm Richard Manshot. And now it's time for everyone's favorite, a critic battle. This is where my assistant, Claude, and I will go head-to-head to determine the better of the two items that we're critiquing. Today is the better extinction of an entire race of people film, or the better movie with the words The Last in the title. It's The Last of the Mohicans versus The Last Samurai. Now, let's start the clock. Claude, you begin.
Okay, Dick. I prefer The Last of the Mohicans. It was beautifully directed by Michael Mann, who's known, of course, for films such as Heat, Miami Vice, and Collateral. It also has a masterful performance from a young Daniel Day-Lewis. And it has one of the most touching musical scores of all time.
And you're wrong.
And how so?
Tom Cruise. I win.
Oh, wait, what?
We'll be right back with more Richard
That doesn't make
Manshot.
sense.
Is that your sandwich in the fridge? How long has it been there? Maybe you should throw it out. I think something's growing on it.
Mold is dangerous. Keep your fridge clean. For more information, watch 30 in the Banks.
Hi, floor meeting in 10 minutes.
What?
The floor meeting, aren't you excited? It's going to be the most popular floor meeting ever.
Awesome! I was really looking forward to the next one.
I know, I was too.
Yeah, can't wait.
But wait, I forgot to tell you.
I got a big behind project too. I'm wasting my time at these stupid floor meetings.
Come on, Diane. Paul, the last project was a total disaster, but Pauline's trying her best here.
She's trying her best to get on my nerves, and that's what's working. I'm tired of her waking me up at 7 o'clock in the morning talking about floor meetings.
It's exhilarating to wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning, though. So this way we can get together.
Exhilarating? I got things to do. I got a weave to fix. I got nails to do.
Okay, guys, quiet down. Listen up. As you all know, Black History Month is coming up, and I thought it'd be a really, really good idea if we discussed some key figures in history.
Awesome! You mean like Martin Luther King Jr. and Barack Obama, right?
Yeah, well, they were okay, but I was thinking more along the lines of Lil Wayne or Ray Rice.
Wait, are you serious? I mean, Lil Wayne's sick and all, but we're talking about inspirational figures like Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. Lil Wayne? Really?
Wait a second, Dave. I can totally see where she's going with this. I mean, everyone knows that President Obama wouldn't have been elected without that Jeezy song, right? And everyone was inspired by what Kanye said a few years ago, right? Right? What?
Yeah, thanks, Doug. Okay, so in addition to Black History Month, we're going to be having a service day here on the floor. I'm aware that our last service project was a little less than expected, but
A little less than expected? How about a complete disaster? Hell, Dave got arrested.
So last year, Pauline decided that it would be a good idea if we went to the cleaning lady's house and cleaned for her for a change. And it was a good idea and everything. The only problem was Pauline forgot to tell the cleaning lady that we were going to be at her house. Her husband was still home, and when he walked down the steps to find Dave picking up the PlayStation, the guy calls the police, throws a fit. Dave got arrested for breaking and entering. Unbelievable, right?
Alright, yes, I agree with you. Things didn't go according to plan, but it was just a little mishap. We can make it work this semester.
Kidding me.
This time we're going to clean our own floor so that Henrietta can have a day off so that she can see how great of a job we did.
That is the worst idea.
That's it, I'm leaving.
This is really unfair, Pauline. I should worry about, classes, homework, not cleaning up hallways.
You think it's a great idea, don't you, Doug?
Absolutely, Pauline. I'll go right upstairs right now. I have Clorox, I have Lysol, I have a vacuum cleaner that I bought last year for the dorm room. I can use it to vacuum the hallways and help out the cleaning lady. I think this is going to be absolutely awesome. Can't wait.
I mean, it's really unfair of Pauline. I should be worried about going to class, getting work done, not cleaning hallways. It's not what I came to school for. But, it's her decision, so I'm going to do it. I won't complain too much.
So the service project that we did last on our floor was to clean the entire floor for the cleaning lady, Henrietta, and it was a huge success. Everyone loved it. Absolutely loved doing this because what's better than giving the cleaning lady the day off? And Pauline has to be the greatest RA ever. She struck out with this plan, and she's only going to strike out with so many more. She's the greatest RA ever, and I love her.
I really think the service project was a huge success, and everyone seems to have a great time, too. Now I'm just going to leave Henrietta a note letting her know that we already cleaned so that she can have the day off.
Never keep a place clean.
Worst RA ever.
Thousands of women gathered to see him perform. Thousands of men wanted to be him. Will Makeham was one of the most prolific and seductive male R&B singers of our time.
I believe that it was the single greatest time of my life. You know, I don't regret any of it. Because without those experiences that I experienced, you know, I wouldn't be the man that I am today. So I'm happy that I went through what I went through.
From a young age, Will Makeham was always interested in music. Participating in talent shows and family barbecues were his specialty. At the age of 19, he met record producer Wolf Matthews, and from there he was able to forever change the face of Wolf Records. When he emerged on the scene in 2000, he became one of R&B's biggest sensations.
When I first came out back in 2000, I was going by the name Robbie P. And Robbie P came from my name Robert Parrish, my real name Robert Parrish. So my first single was Watch Robbie P, and then Watch Me. It didn't do too well. So my manager decided one day, he told me that I should change my name to something a little more R&B, something a little more, you know, sexy, something ladies can vibe with. So the name Will Makeham actually came from, I was talking to one of my boys one day, and he's like, yo, the way you sing, you gonna make them all wanna love you. All of them. So I said, you know what? That's what I'm gonna do. Will's gonna make them love me. And that's where Will Makeham came from.
And Love Will is exactly what they did. Will's first single under the new name titled Ladies Love Me became an instant #1. The single not only made the ladies love him, but it put the name Will Makeham on the map. His music touched the hearts of women across the U.S. Will also won the Grammy for Best New Artist. Will's career had accelerated at a fast pace.
My mom and my dad, and you know, last but not least, I want to thank my fans, all of y'all. That's right, all my fans, because at the end of the day, I ain't nothing without my fans. This is y'all award, not mine. Thank you, God bless.
Will's career seemed almost a fairy tale. Everything had worked out as he dreamed until that fateful September night that changed it all.
I remember the day it happened. It feels like yesterday, even though it was a couple years ago. It was September 19th, 2001. And it was actually 1 year after my first album came out. The album did really good, so I was on tour. You know, I went to perform in New Jersey at this big event in New Jersey. So show was going good, fans was loving it, the ladies was loving it, because you know, I do it for the ladies, you know? Yeah, I do it for the ladies. But then, yeah, I was singing and then it happened. As I was singing the last song of the night, you know, Ladies Love Me, the hit, you know, I was singing it, and what happened was the background track went out, so the music went out for some reason. To this day, they won't let me know what happened. The music went out, and I just kept singing, and that's when everybody knew.
Will's mirage had been revealed. He had been caught lip-syncing live in concert. The Will that the audience heard in the microphone was not the same Will that recorded the platinum-selling album. They in fact sounded completely different.
I mean, hey, right? Like, what am I supposed to do in a situation like that?
After the lip-sync incident, Will's career took a turn for the worst. He could not sell a single record, book a show, and he could barely pay his rent. His girlfriend left him, and he was also stripped of his Grammy because he failed to sing on his album. Since then, Will has been living the quiet life in New Jersey, where he's still broke, still without a girlfriend. Even with all of this, he insists that we haven't heard the last of Will Makeham.
Got a new album coming out to follow up to Ladies Love Me. It's titled Ladies Love Me Again, Please. So we should be alright. I think the fans will really enjoy the new sound, the new me. It's really real, it's really Will. So I think I owe it to the fans to be really Will this time.
Will plans to get his life back on track. With these experiences, Will hopes to come back onto the music scene and recapture that same magic that he did in the past.
Welcome back to the Richard Manshaw program. And For those of us who live here on campus at Rutgers, we have the exquisite opportunity of living on any of the 5 equally beautiful campuses. But for incoming first-year students, it may be difficult to travel to all 5 campuses to find out which one fits their specific needs. And that's where I come in, because I'm about to critique each and every one of them so you don't have to. Let's dive right in. First is the original campus, College Avenue. And now, it's easy to see that this is the learning capital of the university, because students could be seen stumbling around as if they were almost intoxicated by all the knowledge. Now, also set up on College Avenue seems to be a system for warding off the impending space alien invasion by putting up letters on buildings in some crazy space language I've never seen before. What?
That's Greek, sir.
Greek? Yeah. Second is Bush campus. Now, I'm a little confused by this campus. It must be closed down or something, because I haven't really seen a one person outside. Once I thought I did, but it really just turned out to be a goose. I traveled to Bush campus to get a little bit more information on what is really going on there. Richard Manshot here. I'm here on Bush campus, and as you can see, it is completely barren, and actually, it's rather quite spooky. But there are buildings all around, and I've come to this one to see what, if anything, is happening. Tag along. Come on. Jeez, it's cold. It's like some sort of evil wizard's lair or something. Hello? There's nothing down here. Maybe if we go up to the second floor, maybe there'll be something up there. There. There's a door. Watch the stairs, Jimmy. Jeez. You get that feeling like something's just not right here. The stairs are slippery. Don't like them. If I would be rating these stairs, boop, boop, beep, boop, couldn't see them getting over 500 Dickey points. Wait, I'm caught. All right, here we go. Watch out. Maybe there's someone in here. Hello, anybody here? Nobody. Nobody in there. Maybe in here. Maybe this room there's somebody. Wish me luck. Nothing. Not a sound. And we'll snake around this way. Maybe, I don't know, towards the back area. Wait, this way. Come on, Jimmy, come on. Hello, sir. Okay. Sir. Hello? Sir. Sir. Hello? I'm Richard Manshot. You may recognize me from my hit show, Richard Manshot, Professional Critic, is part of 30 in the Banks on RUTV. Sir. Nothing. Oh my God. This is worse than I could have imagined. This must be some sort of mannequin factory. Let's get the hell out of here, Jimmy. Let's go. Before they turn us all into mannequins. Let's go, Jimmy. Keep up. Next are the campuses of Cook and Douglas. I once tried to travel to Cook Douglas. I almost didn't make it. And finally, we arrive at my favorite campus, Livingston. Now, let's get one thing straight. I love the epic movie film, The Road Warrior. I mean, it's the only thing to ever get a perfect 17,000 point rating on the Dickey scale. Actually, so did Pigs in a Blanket. But, so, if you're like me, and you love the look of The Road Warrior, Livingston is your place. I mean, it just has a post-apocalyptic feel to it that you just don't get anywhere else. So for me, Livingston or bust. So from order of worst to makes me want to be a college student for the rest of my life just so I could live there indefinitely, I would rate the campuses Cook Douglas, Bush, followed by College Avenue, and then of course the Eden of Piscataway. Livingston. That's all for us here at the Richard Manshop program. And remember, guys, don't just live life, critique it.